Okay, to fold a coffee filter in order to make a cut paper snowflake, all I'm going to do is flatten it out first, fold it in half, and then I want to fold it into thirds. Now, folding it into 3 equal pieces like this, 1, 2, 3, can be challenging. So sometimes students like to fold it in half first to find the middle, like that. Open it up. Now I have a crease in the middle here. But the folding it in thirds part, when you fold one side up, you want the top always to align. So I'm going to fold this up, the top's aligning. I'm going to keep going, keeping my point, my corner here. And I'm going to keep going past the halfway point. And I want to see that I have a pie shape here that is about the same size as the pie shape left over here. So I'm going to keep going a little bit further until that looks about right. That looks pretty good. So now I'm going to crease that. Now I'm going to take this end and fold it on top. So it's like I'm making a burrito. Left folds over, right folds over top. Nice and even here. We'll make a nice neat cut. And it should line up or close to line up on that edge. So now I've folded my snowflake into thirds. I'm going to do one more fold, and that's just folding it in half into sixths. I need 6 sides or 6 points to my snowflake. To fold it in half, I really want to keep that corner, that point, really pointy. So I just make sure I hold that and start to fold it almost like you're having a slice of pizza. You're folding a slice of pizza, for those of you who might do that. And line those sides up and fold it nice and flat. Now I can begin making my cuts to my snowflake. When you use these types of scissors, the sharpest point is way inside of the mouth here. So if I just try to make cuts with the tip, it's not even going to cut through these many folded pieces of paper. So really get in here and just be careful of your fingers. You want to hold this as flat as you can when you're cutting. So I usually hold it between my pointer and my middle finger at the top, and then my thumb and my ring finger down here, sorry, kind of like this. And then you want to cut in and out and take out a shape. So cutting in, and I like to cut in from both sides and connect, and that's the part that comes out. So I can cut a little circular shape here if I want to, or in this case it's a half of whatever shape you want to see, because when you open it, it'll be the full shape. So I did a half of a circle shape. I can do a half of a heart shape by cutting that. Okay, cut up one side, flip it over, cut up the other side, do some shapes there. Let's see, I'll do a pointy, skinny guy here. And if it doesn't quite make it, just go back in and trim. There we go. And let's do a sort of a rectangular, or chevron, they call it, arrow type of shape here. There we go. Now you can also cut a little design on the outer edge here if you want to. It could be a lot or a little, or you can even cut part of it off. If you wanted a smaller snowflake, so the circle would be smaller, I would just kind of cut, part of this off completely and just have this bottom piece to work with. And I could even cut a little shape in the middle here if I wanted to, either a little circle, or it works really nice, makes a nice star if you cut like a little point out of here, kind of like a diamond shape, like that. You decide, you play around. The more you try it, the more you'll figure out what works. Throw that out and then carefully unfold it in half. I'm going to carefully unfold 1/3, carefully unfold the other third, and then carefully unfold in half. And now I have a very nice paper cutting snowflake. And remember, I should always see the number 6 in your shapes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these shapes, right? I have 1 heart, 2 heart, 3 heart, 4, 5, 6, because we're folding it in thirds and then in half, which makes sixths. Have fun.